All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
The Legend of Vox Machina, Season 1, Episode 2. Oh, it feels so good to say that.
It does. It does. And this isn't just, their little teaser bit. This isn't all that came out of the Kickstarter. We get actually a full animated series
Full last
out of
season.
This. Yep.
2 of them. Both of them.
And maybe more. Maybe more,
that's
depending
right.
on how much we support this series. So,
Indeed.
everyone support the official release.
As much as possible.
As much as possible.
Yep.
We met who's on the Tal'dorei Council.
we have indeed, yes. And, there's a lot of characters on there. A lot of characters in our main group. Yeah. But potential shenanigans are afoot.
Lots of potential shenanigans. We've got ourselves a Durgan.
We do.
Storm Durgan.
Yep, Storm Durgan that looks like it can maybe transform into a humanoid creature given the boot imprints and everything.
Yes.
But it also done killed the nice village of friendly NPCs.
Yes.
So your days are numbered, Durgan.
Yeah. Durgan going down, and Durgan be a nice hint towards some future things, which I'm actually shaking my head after talking to my Critical Role friends about. What I completely mix things up because of knowledge of pre-campaign bleeding through into knowledge of future arcs and stuff. So
basically,
this
our story, we didn't actually watch campaign 1 as it came out, so we kind of like binged it afterwards. So, and that was a long time ago. So, some of the details we might be a little bit fuzzy on. I remembered the names though of the important things in the future that I won't get into right now because spoilers.
Yeah, we won't get into that right now. But really excited now that we've met the group for them to go into a little bit more of the execution of this concept for a main arc of this season, kind of mini little story here, little quest. Because I would say that that's probably the trickiest part of bringing out a series like this is that so many people are aware of the characters, but an even larger number of people have no idea who these people are and why they should care about them.
That's one of the things that's so cool about this series. So many people I know are watching this, and they just haven't seen, the actual main show yet, because, it's a long show.
Even if they've heard of Critical Role, even if they've heard of Grog, Scanlan, Vex, Pike, these characters, they don't really know what it is, what that means.
And oh boy, are they in for a treat. And so are we.
Yeah.
Because... oh man, I can only imagine how this episode's gonna go.
Yeah. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
Look sharp, son. We're in for one hell of a battle.
General Krieg, is it true the Shale Steps fell?
Aye. And the monster is still unknown. We don't need to know the enemy. We only need to know ourselves. Our training, our devotion to this land.
Prime on! As one!
As one! What a load of shite. Let's finish making camp. A storm's blowing through tonight.
Yeah.
Eyes up!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Group up and hit it till it dies.
Run!
I mean, I like it, but it actually hit. Good job. That just pissed it off.
Yeah. Jesus!
Holy shit! Oh god! I love it!
Oh shit!
Oh my god! Wow.
That is how a dragon fights. There's no chance.
Oh yes, let's see the intro again.
Yeah.
What did this? The beast is a blue dragon, sire. Only a few of us managed to escape.
My God.
Seems your band of fools have gone missing. Safe to say you've sent Vox Machina to their doom?
Doom? We don't know the meaning of the word.
I certainly don't.
Did you kill it?
I wouldn't say kill, really. We're still kind of working on that part.
I can't believe you made it out alive.
These blabbering fools are useless, sire. Perhaps if we made an offering to the dragon, gold in exchange for peace.
No, we will bring the fight to it.
on our terms. General, you may move
Okay.
our soldiers at dawn.
But sire, you know as
I have made my decision, Lady Gima.
Oh shit.
Yes! I love it. That was amazing.
That same feeling I had around the dragon. Fince.
The creepy one. Looked like a withered piece of scrap leather.
Oh! I didn't catch anybody's name.
Yeah, that's profiling. It's obviously Krieg.
Buy us a weapon that can kill a dragon.
With what? We're flat fucking broke.
Please. With the way that man dotes on you, I'm sure he...
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep. Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Here he is.
Welcome to Gilmore's glorious goods.
Enchanted curios and magical artifacts.
Oh.
In prices.
Oh.
Silver, platinum. Glad to see you've lost none of your charm, Gilmore.
Oh, listen to you. Don't stop. I can't take it.
Oh, business, I'm
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Particularly, how to kill them. Perhaps some advice for a tiny fee?
Hopefully what you're offering isn't too tiny. I suppose size isn't everything.
We need to know if blue dragons have any weaknesses.
They hate being insulted and have tremendous vanity. Not that I can relate.
Hi, still here. Is there any way to stop them?
The worms shall only find defeat in the gorge where the twin rivers meet. See? Cute,
Water.
but
Yeah.
Useless. If we survive this, I owe you dinner.
you owe me more than that, my handsome.
All right, you two. Foreplay's over.
Hold up. You know where that creepy little taint raisin would be?
Oh my
The
god.
brothel. Oh yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, we can
that's
investigate
absolutely where
there
he
for
would be.
hours
Oh my god,
if we
Matt!
need to. Clearly, I'm the brains of this operation.
Really? Because he told me you have dick for brains. Which doesn't seem possible.
Oh.
Advantage on deck saves against what he can see, you know?
Yeah, you know.
Oh my god, yes, please. A stupid
I totally
escapade
forgot
with
about
these two.
this. Yes.
And locks the door, yep.
Doors, the ultimate enemy.
Can you pick me up a sandwich on the way back?
Yes.
No, I'm not going on a food run, dummy.
So good.
Open your back door, baby. Loosen your hinges, I'll show you my key.
Damn, can you people do nothing right? It's just a damn door.
All it takes is a little finesse. Apparently Krieg lives here and has dreadful taste in art.
Oh, shit. I bet Fince is here to assassinate his ass.
Yeah, Vince is sus of Krieg. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Aha! We caught you blue-handed, chicken humper.
You must listen to me. These documents are evidence. General Krieg is planning to...
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Krieg! Nice bloody technique. How do you stay so quiet in that armor?
I love it.
You've been lucky so far, but you have no idea what you have gotten yourself into.
I've got him.
Wow. Yep, the rug, yep.
Ooh, nice art.
He's gone. Stand over there, Grog, and don't touch anything.
I'm gonna touch something.
Whoa.
Oh.
You guys,
Whoa.
everything in this room is magical.
Yep. Yep.
Krog, it's rude to stare. Krog, you're being gross. Oh, Keyleth, you found it.
My arms! Scanlan, look it! They're in the booty! It's so cool.
Listen, if we're gonna fight Krieg, we have to do this as a team, all right?
Lead the way, big man.
There you go.
You know what, guys? Good luck. I'm just gonna keep a lookout for...
Yeah.
Far from Iman.
Oh, shit, yeah.
This is the meeting place, isn't it?
Yeah, they still don't realize that He's the dragon.
Is this a troll deck?
Think of all the ale I could buy.
Buddy, we could be drunk for weeks.
Please even.
This is a horde. We're in the dragon's lair. Those are pretty, but also
Shit.
ominous.
Yep. Hello there.
I must say, I'm impressed. To tell you the truth, I was certain you would die the moment you met the mighty Grimscythe. The age of man is coming to an end. There was a time when dragons ruled all of Tal'dorei.
Yeah.
We ruled.
Oh! Oh, hell yeah! Such a cool transformation!
That is awesome!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Ow!
Nice.
Ow! Whoa,
Uncanny
whoa, whoa!
dodge.
Nice shot!
Let me return the favor.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, shit!
Pike!
Oh shit!
Oh, Pike! Oh. Oh, it just got superheated. Oh my god.
Dragons are vain, arrogant, egotistical.
I know that already. I studied them, remember?
Alright, God, let's go!
The Twin Rivers meet. Neck.
Oh.
Get
Yeah.
it on the ground. Vax, do you hear me?
Wings, go for the wings!
So what do you want us to do? Run out and yell, "Hey, Dragon Man! We don't know what the fuck we're doing."
Wait, really?
Hey, taint smear.
You're in my way again, you ape!
What you call me? Maybe I'll squash you too.
Oh, as if either of you could kill anything.
Distracted for Scanlan.
You are nothing but a...
Oh my god, yeah! Scanlan! Yeah! Yeah, grab its feet. Hey, a Naruto run there. Shoot the wings. Oh,
Ooh,
oh.
okay.
Oh, even better.
Nice.
Whoa!
Nice flavor for his targeted shots. I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
it.
yeah. Alright, go, buddy, go, buddy, go.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah! Yeet him up there! Yeah! Ooh. Oh! That's a nice little hit. Oh, shit! Yeah, the theme song coming in there! Oh! Jesus!
Oh, hell yeah.
Is he dead?
Souvenir?
Proof we killed the scaly turd.
Oh, fuck this day.
Yeah, this day is just the worst.
Strategy. Run.
And she has treasury!
Yeah. Because of course she does.
The root! Damn it!
And
Yeah,
that's how
yeah.
they get the troll deck.
That's how they get the troll deck, yep.
We got him, kid.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
For your selfless heroism, I proclaim you all protectors of the realm and honorary members of the Council of Tal'dorei.
Hey.
I can hardly believe it myself.
There we are.
Payday! Keys?
Ah.
Yep.
Grayskull.
The deed to your new keep here in Imar. We need our protectors close at hand to, you know.
Protect.
Hypothetically, if we sold it, how
Yeah.
much do you think that... Sister, we have a home.
We suspect Krieg may have been part of a larger plot. As such, I
no,
have arranged an
no.
important banquet to discuss the security of our realm.
In fact, several dignitaries should be on their way as we speak.
Lady Briarwood, there's something blocking the road.
Can you go around it, Desmond?
Allow me, my love.
Oh, yeah.
Well, ain't this a lucky night? Looks like royalty to me. What do you say, gang? Empty your pockets.
I hope it wasn't too much trouble, Silas.
Delilah, my dear, it was nothing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's an introduction.
There they are.
Okay.
Oh, I love it.
That was
perfect.
delicious.
Oh, delightful. All right.
Oh my God, that was awesome.
That's our intro to episode bit.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be, of course, talking about the more major context spoilers for those that have seen all of Campaign 1 of Critical Role in the back half of the discussion here.
Right.
But hey, I loved the Krieg reveal. It was made rather obvious rather quickly, you know, in the episode that it was going to be Krieg.
Yep.
But yeah, it's exciting. We're now introduced to a dragon
and
turn into a person. And
the fight was amazing.
The fight was really good.
It's something where the fight, you know, the fights in the first episode were great. You know, seeing the dragon take out the army, you know, that was awesome. Right. But the fight in the cave.
And the fight in the cave.
That was something else.
That was really good.
Like the fact that the dragon was so fast and just moving around and everything, like that was, I don't know. I loved it.
Yeah, I think also just the impressiveness that this, you know, 3D dragon, essentially the CG dragon, was used in this way while we're, you know, going up against, you know, 2D characters here and stuff. This was just a really cool,
absolute treat,
visual display. Yeah. And then of course all the little D&D tactics that were utilized here.
Yep.
Having a major image of sorts. I believe that was what it would have been.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. You know, and you know, who cares if dragons have true seeing? You know, maybe it was beyond the 120 feet. You know,
but I mean, they're pretty far.
Yeah, exactly. It was a big ass cavern. But also just the idea that, like, oh, okay, you know, all the ways that the different people like opened up things for the others, you know, with like Percy shooting the ceiling as like a flavor for like the wing shot, you know, to like bring it to the ground. You know, Vax, of course, being the one that actually does the opening up of the wound, right? Because he's got the
daggers.
sneak attack. Well, and the daggers too.
Yeah,
so it's like, okay, awesome. And then, you know, Vex getting the powered shot through the chest. The fact that the bit that we saw in the trailer, in the teaser, that like had that shot, the fact that it was used in the dragon fight, I like that. That was just wonderful. And then of course, Grog. Raging.
I would like to rage!
The fact that it's like, okay, that's such a tagline that they just had to actually have it in the show, you know?
Yeah, and it's cheesy as hell.
It's cheesy as hell, right?
But it's so
awesome.
Fun
and like the way that they, you know, like they saved Grog's rage basically, because, you know, if you're a barbarian, you're going to be using that like pretty much every fight. But, you know, it's the no, that's something special. You know that when those words are said, shit is about to go down. Like with the ground breaking underneath each of his bounding steps as he just runs up to the thing. And, you know, just dragon and a Grog charging at each other. Which one do you think will win? Boom!
Reckless attack.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Great weapon master.
Brutal critical, you know, just smash. Right?
It was glorious.
And just blood and gore and guts everywhere.
And now we've kind of officially had our moment where every character has shown what they can do.
Yeah.
That's what these 2 episodes also really accomplished here. Because if we're going to be going up against bigger problems,
right? Like
soon,
these Briarwoods,
yes. Then we need to know, you know, what's in everybody's arsenal here. And Grog was the one that probably had the least kind of shown in his arsenal, really, up until this point. So now he's had his big moment.
Him and Percy, I would say, because Percy, we got the misfire early, right? But like, you know, seeing like, his guns are pretty cool. You know, they can do some crazy shit.
Can be relatively accurate and powerful. So that's just a thing that exists in this fantasy world. It has guns. Yes.
I wonder if at any point he is actually going to use bad news, because like the pistol was more of like Percy's like main thing when he would fight and stuff. And I can imagine bad news would be kind of hard to
unwieldy.
Unwieldy, like to animate, because it's not just D&D inventory, you know, you have stuff in there, but you can visually look however you want, you know?
Right.
So, like, but maybe at some point he'll, like, be like, hold on, I have something special for this, you know, and then pulls out this massive
or we're literally
rifle.
going to get, like, you know, a bag of holding moment where it's like,
Oh, sure. Yeah. Grog, do you still have that thing in there that I... Oh, sure, yeah, you know. I would love that.
That would be amazing. But yeah, Gilmore's Glorious Goods.
Highlight of the episode.
Highlight of the episode for sure.
Oh my God.
We actually get Gilmore, and he's
glorious.
Fabulous. He's wonderful.
Yep.
He's so Gilmore. Now, it's very important to know, because this is not a spoiler thing, but Matt Mercer was the DM. I know he's the DM of Critical Role, but this was his party NPC that was their go-to guy.
Right.
So Matt really went all out with his character throughout all of, just the story, but that was one of the characters, if anything, Matt really wanted to voice act if he ever if he ever got the opportunity to in an official production sense. Because the fact that just the fact that they were able to find someone that could encompass Gilmore, and Matt handed him off. Yep. That's just it means so much.
Here's my son.
Here's my son. Yes.
Yeah.
Take care of him.
I want to say I remember them saying at some point, and maybe this was just Matt more as a personal thing, but of all the voices that they just wanted to make sure that they nailed. Yeah. It's you got to nail Gilmore.
Yeah.
Well, Gilmore in the Briarwoods.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. I heard you there for Silas, Matt, and you sounded
perfect, glorious,
and
wonderful.
For those of you that didn't catch it, that was Gray fucking Delisle Griffin. That was the queen.
If you thought herself. Maybe you heard some Azula in there, well,
that's because you did.
Yep, that's right. That was such an introduction for the two of them. I love it. And I gotta say, taking all my nerd heart appreciation, out of it. If you have your party kill a fucking dragon like that, right, and in all of that awesomeness, trying to build up a new antagonist could be pretty difficult, especially when they look humanoid. Now, granted, all is not necessarily what it seems, given that the dragon was also looked human, but that was a wonderful way to do it, because it's just taking advantage of the fact that this is an adult show, so you can have all kinds of gratuitous violence of just rip out the person's heart, right? Just punch right through their chest.
Yeah.
And then just be like, oh yeah, this tree that was in the way, well, just, yep.
Yeah, in this fantastical world where even our scrappy adventurers here can deal out some really crazy magic.
They're little mini gods of their own,
Yeah, it's actually kind of it's actually kind of ridiculous when you think about the fact that this dragon was talking a lot of shit earlier. It's dead.
Yeah.
It
got fucked.
And there are multiple feats of incredible strength that they all did. Pike took one of its breath attacks with her shield. Now that's all she basically was able to do,
right?
At that point,
Pike the party mom does play more of a support role.
Yep. Exactly.
But that's okay.
As okay.
I loved them freaking out over the horde. By the way, them just being this is so much money. Grog, we could get drunk for so long with this.
Yeah, we could get drunk for weeks, days even.
Yeah. That was just...
I feel like also the dialogue was a little bit of a step up in this episode from the previous one. The previous episode had a lot of,
introductions.
Well, no, I was just saying reliance on just dropping, the F-bombs and profanity and stuff, where it didn't really feel as, unique dialogue amongst all of them.
Okay.
But, once we had, Vax and Gilmore interacting, we saw, a very, different style of dialogue there. I loved Pike just being uncomfortable, being like...
guys,
I'm here too, so, I loved also, Scanlan and Grog's little one-on-one.
Yes. One of the best things
said
about...
you have dick for brains.
That doesn't seem
quite possible.
Right. So, for any of you that have not gotten into Critical Role, right, one of the best things about it is that because there's so many characters in the main cast, right, and, they're all really good at what they do, the not just the cast, but the specific different combinations and pairings and interactions. There are so many of them, and they are so good.
They're really good.
Like, it's absolutely wonderful. Like, the fact that Scanlan and Grog can be something that brings me so much joy, and yet when I think about it, that's not even on my list of, like, favorites.
Nope.
Like, because there's just so many of them, and they are beautiful and wonderful.
And the more and more we're going to get of this show, the more we're going to get of these quieter moments of, like, just, you know, goofiness, or also really, like, sincere emotional stuff.
Hey, brother, we have a home now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. All in all, though, this kind of wraps up the kind of the prologue arc, if you will, rather nicely. Krieg was quickly found out by Fince, but R.I.P. Fince. I loved I loved the fact that, well, Uriel's like, okay, I'm gonna give you all a keep, so I'm gonna keep you around, basically.
Right.
But I'm trying to avoid spoilers for the non-critters here.
Totally.
But the fact that of the Tal'dorei Council, we're getting some more potential opportunities to have our main cast be in that kind of like proper setting, because we saw a very different side of Percy here when he was like, respectability, how I've missed this. Yeah. And it's like, oh, gotcha. That's part of his thing, you know. He's a fan of the high society kind of things here. Exactly. But you look at everybody else, and they don't really seem like that type. You know?
Vex
really.
might enjoy the potential
the
money
finer things. Yes.
Yeah, right. Might enjoy the money that comes with high society, maybe.
Right.
You know,
and Scanlan might like put on a facade of being like, you know, all that.
You know, go to the more expensive brothels, or, you know, find the wealthy women to seduce, you know, and or men.
And then maybe Keyleth is maybe a little bit more on the, like,
she's probably
somewhat side of that, but she doesn't necessarily look the, like, typical kind of
she's a druid,
part.
So she's naturally just going to be out of her element pretty much all the time anyways, you know? And then, of course, there's Grog.
Yeah, and Grog, no.
You big, wonderful bastard.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ripping off dragon tooth. Like
that's right. Yep. And then sticking it down his pants.
Yep.
And the freaking ogre dick. Or troll dick.
The troll dick, yes.
I loved that. Like just the way that little jokes and, you know, and bits here and there just end up getting woven into the episode. It's great.
It's wonderful. All right. So now we're going to talk spoilers, y'all. So you have a few seconds, basically, to yeet yourselves out of this
into
area
the Shadow
here.
Realm, because you don't want to be around for this.
Now we're going to talk big stuff here, because we're going to correct ourselves on some things that we were also wrong about in the previous episode, because I mixed up designs and stuff a little bit. But all right. Now they should be gone by now. Okay, so
Chroma
Conclave, baby. Let's go. Let's set up not just the Briarwoods, but let's set up the Chroma Conclave.
And I think this episode actually had some stuff, like, because they had mentioned that, like, the first couple episodes were, like, from stuff before the campaign. But I think they kind of, like, blended this one into campaign stuff.
There was some stuff that was referenced.
Yeah, because them going into the room with, like, the all the different seeing stones and stuff, where the Chroma Conclave, or where Krieg would, you know, coordinate with the Chroma Conclave.
Yeah.
That was something we saw in the campaign. I love that we got it here. And it was like, given that we got that.
Yep.
And it was, like, you know, done so quickly, but at the same time,
casually,
just casually, like, people are gonna lose their minds when Amon is attacked.
When they actually get the Chroma Conclave stuff there.
And we got a green eye in one of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
which I remember now. Raishan. Can't believe I forgot the name of that dragon.
Yeah. And specifically, they when showing the Tal'dorei Council, a specific member
was not there.
Was not there.
Maybe had other business to attend to.
Probably because of a little bit of the things that have been going on recently.
Maybe they were thinking they needed to fill everyone else in on what was happening.
Yep.
Because their other agent in the Tal'dorei Council just got killed.
Right. Given that 4 seeing stones were there.
Yeah.
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 It's really exciting, because what you're basically seeing right here in this fight is the setup for when we'll eventually have even bigger dragon fights, basically, like much later.
Oh,
and
yeah.
showing that they're ready for it. Like,
Right.
Titmouse is actually, like,
Yep.
ready for it.
That-
They're like, we will do that. And not just one. We'll have all of them.
That's right.
Fucking Thordak's gonna be a
Thordak would be
big-ass
amazing.
motherfucker. Like,
I'm most excited though to see Raishan.
Raishan.
Because Thordak was like the King Mac Daddy big kahuna like dragon fight, but it was a very traditional dragon fight, you know?
Yeah, Raishan was much more intelligent.
Raishan had fuckery,
vicious.
you know, like casting meteor swarm stuff.
That's just when they see a dragon casting
pull out a
spells.
scroll, you know, and like that's gonna
my
be
God.
ridiculous.
But also, I loved the way in which we had the Briarwoods kind of be very much built up to as very obviously their antagonist, because in the simplest sense, I would say, when the Briarwoods are introduced through the actual like campaigns, you know, setup there, it's not really hard to tell that they're shady, that they're, you know, that there's something going on there.
But it's like, how shady? Like, are they shady or are they like evil?
Right.
Yeah.
And from this here, we had a really cool encounter to show that, well, really, all they did was protect themselves here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it was a bad choice of those bandits. You know,
those poor bandits, they had no idea what they were getting into.
Yeah, I love how it's just like, what the fuck? And then it's just, nope.
Just all dead. Dead. Yeah. I also love the subtlety with which Delilah just didn't do anything.
Nope.
She didn't need to.
Yeah.
I also love that it's not immediately obvious what the Briarwoods are necessarily.
Right. I think the vampire thing, like being something where he like first bit the guy's neck, you know, like I feel like that's a pretty good like hint for that. But you know, he followed it up with fist through chest. So
now he didn't actually bite his neck though. Did he?
Did he not bite his neck?
No, I think he just charged him.
Gotcha.
Here, if you look closely, yeah, he just comes up right next to him here.
Okay.
And then
gotcha.
He has a little bit of a feral look in his eyes.
Right.
But yeah, he doesn't actually do any typical vampire stuff. If anything, I could totally see people being like, well, he's maybe some kind of, you know, being that can transform into something else. And since we've seen now a human turn into a dragon.
Right. I wouldn't be surprised if people had a similar, like, thought it was something similar.
Right, exactly.
Although they do rock the vampire aesthetic.
Well,
like,
I mean, well,
you know,
he definitely does.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan also of the presence that they carry in their differences, though.
Ooh, okay.
Like Delilah feels way more relaxed and just like, yes,
yeah,
yes. And Silas has almost this like,
I'm a badass, right? You know, yeah.
I also love the just covered in blood aspect difference where you have him kind of like kind of cleaning himself off and yet doesn't get fully, you know, removed. Grog, absolutely seeped in blood, just walks up to Uriel and the council. Is just like, yep, all right, here's the way things are gonna go. Right. Oh man, but yeah. Also, if you look very closely with the Tal'dorei Council,
Assume is
not there.
Yep.
Literally everyone else is.
Yeah. And I was wondering how they were gonna handle that. Of like, oh, you know, but yeah, no, nope.
Yeah, you've got guards.
Yeah.
You have the other two members.
And I kind of love this because I had actually forgotten what Seeker Assume was described as, right?
Well, he's a halfling.
Right. But I completely forgot.
Tattoos on his head involved.
No, right. I remember, you know, looking at all of them. But like in the first episode, I didn't actually know which one was Raishan. Of course, I didn't even remember Raishan's name, which is another matter. But
he's not
like
there.
that's just sort of like a fun thing. I feel like, because I feel like unless you're like a super hardcore like fan of the show, you're not necessarily going to remember the description of one of the Tal'dorei Council members before suddenly, oh shit, Durgan, you know.
Right.
So that was a way to kind of have some extra mystery with how exactly it was going to be handled, because I thought it might be something where Vex, you know, when they go back, would be like she's gonna sense something, but that she might, like, you know, if they're like carrying the dragon's head or something like that, you know, then maybe, you know, she'd just be like, this thing's a headache, but, you know, here's the dragon head.
I love that they didn't carry the dragon's head also as well. That it's more of a thing of like, oh shit, we can't stay to, you know, grab all the loot and everything. We had to get out, and still Vex was able to grab a little bit of treasure.
Yep.
Notably, that is not present when they're coming before Uriel, even though
they were asked
Grog
to kill the
is covered in
dragon.
blood.
They were asked to kill the dragon, not to, you know,
right.
bring back its hoard. No.
Yeah. You gotta be having some fast hands there.
Exactly.
But that fight was so good. But okay, yeah. Gilmore's Glorious Goods. We had Tusk Glove.
We
had Sprinkle.
Oh my god.
Oh
as far as
god,
like,
that was such a funny little extra bit in that scene.
Like having Gilmore's place be the place of all of the Easter eggs, I feel like is so fitting.
That is so fitting.
You know, and well, I could imagine it being a little bit interesting if we get to the point where we actually get to see Campaign 2 animated, and then suddenly it's like, oh hey, Tusk Glove. That just becomes a callback, right? And then Sprinkle, it's just, I mean, there's multiple of that kind of animal around, you know? Yeah, exactly.
No, nothing specific. Yeah. But also set up for
the Dragon Slayer.
Oh yes, the Dragon Slayer. Yeah, but also Vax's encounter with the Briarwoods being one of a more sensual, sexy variety, because that's like one of my favorite scenes. Just the Briarwood arc in general. It's so funny, and yet it's so terrifying because Vax does the rogue things,
right,
and he gets punished for it.
Yep.
He ends up alone, separated from everybody, and it's just this moment where the two of them are like, oh, and then it's like, Uncle, I want out. Safe word. No, I'm
ring the bell, you know, blow the whistle, whatever. Yeah.
It's like, no.
I'm very curious to see what ways they specifically build up Delilah as being badass, because we already have Silas badass. She's badass by proximity, right? Because of how she responded to everything that was happening and all that.
Right.
Just, another day.
Very blasé,
right?
But her intelligence and her general persuasiveness is something that I'm very much looking forward to, because one of the things that makes the Briarwoods so terrifying as antagonists from Campaign 1 was how many people they had underneath them.
Yes,
it wasn't just that they were a problem. It's that there are others associated with them. Not all of a specific variety. But
and also like, I'm curious if they're going to
slightly adapt, change things.
Yeah, slightly adapt, change things, because like, for instance, Tiberius isn't here.
Yes,
right?
True.
One of the most terrifying things that Delilah did to, you know, establish herself as like on par with Silas as being this force to be reckoned with was feeble mind, right? You know, and now, that could just be something that's, like, removed entirely, but if they wanted to, like, have someone else get feeble-minded, like Scanlan or something like that, that would be pretty cool.
I think it might be the kind of thing that they remove just in general.
Yeah, because, like, specific spells being cast and things like that, it's like, a ton of them are going to be removed anyways, so...
Right, but I think they could get away with having... other kinds of things that make sense for the plot without needing to port something from a character that doesn't exist in this story to that there.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, there's no really love lost for, you know, Tiberius not being here.
Well, right, but also like feeble mind might not even be a great way visual, like in D&D that's a great way to make someone terrifying, right?
Because numbers and stuff.
Numbers and things, right, and balance and whatnot. But, you know, in a visual medium, it's just, they get stupid for a bit. You know, that might not be quite as terrifying.
Yeah. And they won't really know what it is. Or maybe, like, showing that they're incapable of casting spells or something like that.
Right.
And then again, who would you then put that on?
I feel like it'd probably be Scanlan.
maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe Pike.
Hopefully not Pike.
But yeah, Pike has to have her moments with Briarwoods and all that. But anyways, I'm really excited now because it feels like if anything now the story is about to actually start because this was very much a prologue arc where it was like a bit clunky and trying to like rush through all the stuff.
I don't know.
And I feel like if they take their time with the Briarwoods, we could spend like the whole season on just the Briarwoods.
I mean, maybe, but I feel like I don't know. I don't think this was clunky. I feel like it worked really well as just that sort of introductory, like high action, you know, like showcasing of the cast.
Totally.
Because it's not
my point.
Like it's not connected to the next arc, right? It's building up the Chroma Conclave arc. So you know, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's my point. Is that it's primarily there to introduce things. It has to be a little bit clunky in some ways in order to actually get all the characters actually having their moments to be introduced and stuff.
I'd still disagree on that one, but okay. One of the other things that this gave me new insight into the genius with how Matt set up the Chroma Conclave arc is that how do you make this roving band of mercenaries actually care that a city is attacked? Well, you give them a home.
Yeah.
Right? Like the idea that that's like a direct, hey, here's this cool thing, right?
Home.
That's going to tie you down, you know, be an anchor for this place in addition to just, you know, Gilmore's glorious goods and whatnot.
Right.
And then, oh, hey, it's going to be in danger soon.
Yeah. And hopefully they actually do spend a lot of time here in Amon in this first season before they just have them all yeeted over to Whitestone and they don't really spend much time in Amon. Otherwise, they'll have to do some kind of a time skip in the next episode to kind of, you know, adjust some things there. But because they're also having the banquet then happen immediately after this, we won't necessarily get attached to Amon before we go to Whitestone, which is,
sure.
So that's, you know, something I'm slightly like wanting to make sure they handle here rather well.
I am curious to see how they'll handle Grayskull Keep tying into then leaving immediately to go to the Briarwood Arc.
Exactly. So have a good amount of time here in Amon. You know, just a good amount before you go and leave and go to Whitestone and give us more time to get attached to these characters here. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below. For our Patreon, you can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.